So here I got my car with all my camping gear with me, like my sleeping bag and my air mattress, and tonight I am going to be stealth camping in New York City. Hey guys, so if this is the first video of mine you've seen, basically I've been traveling all over the country in my car. It's a Toyota Prius, and I converted it into a camper. In the back I have a sleeping platform where I lay out an air mattress and I sleep. And yeah, so now I'm going to head into New York City, and I'm a little nervous because I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a spot to sleep or not. New York City seems like a very, very hard place to stealth camp. So yeah, I'm up for the challenge, and let's see what happens. So I'm actually not in New York yet. I'm actually down here in New Jersey on the beach. This is how I find really cool spots on the map. I'll just look around and find really cool nature spots. I found this cool little island, and you can go on the beach and see New York in the background. It's really cool. And it's technically New Jersey. It's a national recreation area, and it's an old historic Coast Guard station, so I'm just going to explore around here and have some fun on the beach and then head to New York afterwards. Well, here we are. I'm not really a beach kind of person, but yeah, this is the spot I found on the map. You can see New York City way out there. You can see that's the One World Trade Center right there, and then I guess Long Island just goes all down here. So I just got this really cool backpacking chair. It was $30 on Amazon. Not exactly a beach chair, but it is super comfortable. It's lightweight and it folds up real small. And it's pretty cool to sit here on the beach staring out at a big city like New York like that. Not really what I think of when I think of the beach, but pretty cool spot to see unique stuff like this. So I've gotten a lot of questions about my dog and how I travel with my dog and stuff. This is my dog Shannon. I actually found her on a road trip like a little over a year ago with a friend. I found her in Mississippi. She's a blackmouth cur, which is like a southern hunting dog, but it's a little tricky having a dog and living in your car with your dog. But I'll show some tips and tricks and stuff on how to do that in some future videos. Okay, I just got to New York. Alright, so I came in last night and I just showered at one of my gyms and went to bed early. And but yeah, I was real nervous that I wasn't going to find a spot to sleep. I'm seeing this as kind of like a challenge to see if I can truly visit and live in New York City for a few days in my car and really make it work, because this is like the one place where that seems almost impossible. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I stayed at a Walmart parking lot last night. You can see in the background. Yeah, I'm gonna go explore around some more and see what else I can find. So I have this really cool app on my phone that records where I go, and I use it while I'm traveling. And so this is all I did yesterday. So this is New York. This is the dividing line right here. It's New Jersey on this side, New York City on that side. So all I did was I crossed the Holland Tunnel. I just crossed the tip of Manhattan and then came over the Brooklyn Bridge into Brooklyn. And then I just went to one of my gyms over here in Brooklyn and slept over here. And one cool thing is I've noticed there is a national seashore down here on the edge of Long Island. And national seashores are run by the National Park Service. The other national seashore I've been to is it's called the Outer Banks of North Carolina. It's down here on the edge of North Carolina. It's the exact same kind of thing. It's a long, skinny seashore on the edge with a highway. So I think I'm going to go check that out. So if you travel with a dog, you're going to run into this a lot, unfortunately. Most national parks don't allow dogs, but in this case, there is a section that does allow dogs. So it's called Fire Island National Seashore, and I can't drive on it, but I can walk on it.
Well, I'm sorry, I wasn't planning on making a beach video, but it just turned out like that. But yeah, I won't be here much longer. I'm gonna head to the downtown section next. So my dog is terrified of water, and I'm trying to help her overcome it. So here's where I went. I'm in my car right now, and that's where we're parked. So I just walked down this blue line and went up there a little bit. So this is largely why I drive a Prius right here. Almost 53 miles per gallon is what I've been getting. I would not be able to afford driving around and exploring the country like I do if I had a different car. Alright, so it took me a lot longer to get downtown than I thought, but look at this. How beautiful is that? So I managed to find this one street where it appears there's a lot of people boondocking. It's in Brooklyn or East Jamaica, I think it's what it's called, New York. There's RVs and camper vans parked all on the side of the road. So yeah, you can see there's an RV right there, a camper van up here, and then there's an RV right there. 1, 2, 3 RVs. When you see stuff like that somewhere, that's usually a good sign. That's a spot where it's obviously a popular boondocking spot. Alright, I think I found where I'm going to stay for the night. I normally don't ever stay in spots like this. I do not like staying on the side of the road just because I kind of worry that someone might hit me while I'm sleeping on the side, and this is not really a safe area. But I'm actually right next to a hotel, and it's well lit, so this should be a good spot for the night. And yeah, this is another reason I drive a Prius, is because it's so stealth. Like, I have my window covers in, and I have my windows tinted, and you can't tell at all that somebody is in there sleeping. Like, if I had a big van or an RV, it would be a dead giveaway, but it just blends in with all the other cars on the street. So this is what my Prius looks like when I have it in camp mode, like when I'm in for the night and I'm about to go to bed and I'm just in here hanging out. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, basically I have a sleeping platform that I built. It's just a flat platform right here, and then I push the driver's seat forward, and this right here folds out, and it makes a sleeping platform going all the way right here. And I have this foam mattress that I sleep on. I will have an air mattress that goes on top of this, and I sleep in a sleeping bag right here just fine, and my dog sleeps up here, and I can just sit here. I have this pillow backrest thing I put right there, and I can just sit here and hang out. And I just got this really cool little lap desk for my laptop. It works awesome. I got it on Amazon, and I can just sit here and do work on my computer or watch a movie. So last night was actually super peaceful. I got a great night's sleep, and this is where I've been since I've been here. Went around. The blue track is where I've been. As you can see, my spot is down here by the airport, and I went down here to the National Seashore, come back up here, and I went around Manhattan a little bit. I'm going to go back to Manhattan. I want to see the Empire State Building. I want to walk around Central Park and a few other things. There's a police Prius. A police Prius.
So I'm really not like a big city kind of person. I'm usually in the mountains or hiking or at national parks doing some kind of like outdoor stuff. But I was just in the area, and I don't know if I'll be back in this area anytime soon or ever again. So I just wanted to check out New York City while I was here.
I may be the first person to pop a bag of popcorn in their Prius in New York City. So I normally don't do stuff like this, but because I'm in New York, I'm going to rent a bicycle at one of the multiple little bicycle stations. They have one on like every block in downtown New York, and it's for $15. You can get a bike for an entire 24 hours basically. And I have this really cool little clip that I got on eBay. It goes on the end of a hat, and what you do is you can put your phone or a camera in this little slot, and this little rubber strap goes around it, and you can use it like a GoPro head strap thing. And so I'm gonna ride all around the city on a bike and try to get some really good footage. And one other cool thing about having a Prius is because I have my dog with me, I can leave the air conditioning running in the while I'm gone. Like whenever you go and run some errands in a Prius, you can leave your dog in the car. And I explained this in a different video, but basically the air conditioning runs off the hybrid battery, and then when the hybrid battery gets low, the gas engine will just periodically kick on to recharge the hybrid battery, so the gas engine isn't just idling the whole time. And one thing you have to worry about is somebody might look in the window and see a dog in here on a hot day, and they might break the window, because that's what people do, because to save the dog from overheating, because they don't know that the air conditioning is running. So what I do is I just put the window covers in the windows and this windshield cover up. That way, people I don't have to deal with that, and they won't even see my dog in here. And I set the AC about like 72. Keep it on, keeps it nice and cool in here for my dog. And another thing I do is I often will crack this back window, and there's a smoke detector right here. So in case there ever was a problem, they could hear my dog barking, or if something caught fire, the smoke detector would go off. So here are the bikes right here. They have e-bikes also. I think I'm going to rent an e-bike, and I'm going to ride through Times Square and Central Park.
So here's everywhere I went. This is New York, and there's 3 parts to New York, basically 3 islands. There's Staten Island, and then there's this is Manhattan, and it's connected to the Bronx, and then there's Brooklyn, Queens, and Long Island all together on this island. So I went down here to the seashore, and I did a lot of walking and riding around Manhattan. You can see this is Central Park. I went all through Central Park, and I went down here. Times Square is down here. This is where all the skyscrapers are in this area. This is where I rode my bike all in this area. All right, thanks for watching. I would stay longer and explore New York some more, but my dog is actually sick right now. She tested positive for heartworms and Lyme's disease, and her blood test results just came back, and so I got to go to Pennsylvania to my vet and get her some medicine. And yeah, and the other thing I wanted to say is I literally only spent like maybe $40 visiting New York City. I spent like $16 on the toll bridge to come in, and then like maybe $15 worth of gas, and then like $10 for the bike rental. For the e-bike rental, they charge by the minute, 18 cents a minute. And yeah, so I mean, I looked on Google, and it said the average price for visiting New York City is almost like $300 a day, and I spent like $40 for 3 days. So that I really like to see how cheap I can travel. That's another reason I have a Prius, because I can travel the country for like $200 a month. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thanks.